Okay, I thought I was recording before. I actually was, but then I ran out of storage, so it cut me off. So starting over again. These are the little stamps we're going to be making for the Kehinde Wiley portraits. Um, Kehinde Wiley always added a lot of designs, floral designs in his background, and really kind of changed the image of the people that he was portraying. We can literally just draw right on this. You can use a pencil to draw on it. We're going to be drawing little flower patterns. You can do whatever kind of flowers you want, but I'd really love it if you would look on the computer and find some different ones rather than just daisies. Also, if you end up doing a daisy, which is fine, not all daisies look straight at you. You might get a daisy that looks like it's from the side or something like that. I actually had looked up a flower that looked quite a bit different, kind of a spiky little thing, and I thought maybe I'd like to do that, so I do that on here with this. I also drew a more traditional flower, kind of a 5-petaled flower with a little, I don't know what you call it, stamen thing or something inside, with little 3-leaf patterns here. And so I was working on that in the last presentation I did on here, but it didn't record. So I'll show you my second one. This, I have 2 different tools here. You're probably only going to have one handle and you'll have to switch in between, but I have a U-shaped one. This U-shaped gouge will take away large areas in the background. And we want all of our background cut away except for what we want to print. So if we don't want the background to print, which we don't, we just get rid of it like that. The other one I have is a V-shaped. This V-shaped one will make more like lines. And so I'm going to just take and make some little scratchy lines here to kind of imitate that flower shape. I want it to print, but there's definitely a texture to it. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just kind of adding that in there. And then I maybe want to go around the outside edge to make a very clear area. This is where the flower ends, so I know exactly what to take out. So I'm cutting that away. Once I get that line there, then I can use this U-shaped one and carve all this away. Sometimes it works, not always, but sometimes you can kind of get an idea of what's going to print by laying a piece of paper down and doing a rubbing of it. It isn't completely accurate, but it does kind of give you an idea. I'm switching back to my line one here to kind of get some of the edges taken out of here. This goes kind of off the page for the most part over here. And then here we have the leaves. I can go around the leaves. I will leave more. I'm just going to put the line down the middle. Otherwise, I'm going to leave them all the way raised because I want those to print. So I'm just outlining them. And then here I have like the stem. And I want the stem to print too. So I'm just going to take away what's inside here. When I think I got what I need on here, I'm going to stop, and then you can see this when it's finished. I don't want to do all of it online for you, but I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of this done, and then I'll have a stamp that we can put ink on and print all the way around. So you'll see that in the next video.